Hey everyone, how you doing? It is November 27th, 2025. So happy Thanksgiving. I hope you're hanging out with your family, whoever that may be. Yeah, I hope your family includes pets, or maybe it's all pets. Oh, dogs are the best. I like cats too. All right. Don't cats, you don't need to email me. You don't need to make comments. I like you too. I like parrots. I'm an animal person. Fish, you don't need to write me any emails. No comments. Oh, you guys. Anyway, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys are all doing. Oh yeah, and the turkeys, right? Because it's Thanksgiving. We can't leave out the turkeys. I think every time I see those goats, oh my gosh, I've heard goats are just uh, kind of a pain. Not really a pain, but they're hard to take care of because they will eat everything. I mean, just you really have to have their space decluttered because they will eat. Like it can be toxic for them, and they'll eat it. I heard. But they are the most, they just are full of character. They remind me of like a cockatoo, those white parrots, the white cockatoos that love to dance and just like are really out there and wild. That's what a goat reminds me of. I've never had a goat, but I don't, maybe I've seen them at like the animal farms or something, but I see them a lot on videos though. Anyway, yeah, so happy Thanksgiving. So I kind of thought we'd go into do a couple remote sessions here, just kind of see where we're at. But I kind of thought just kind of go in this little thing. So this is not financial advice or any kind of spiritual advice or anything. Just sharing my journey and my thoughts. So remote viewing. What is remote viewing? So, remote viewing is the ability to perceive information about people, places, or events beyond your physical sense, using only your mind. It was developed by the US military and is now used by intuitive researchers and investors and I guess consciousness explorers and just people just wanting to check it out. It's just kind of a fun tool that you can play with. It can help you out if you're have to go into meetings, right? If you're at work and you got these meetings or you're going to meet with somebody and you're trying to sell them something, right? You might be able to use it to look at the meeting ahead of time to see how it's going to be or see it. And then maybe some obstacles. So when you're going in there, you're maybe taking care of those obstacles ahead of time. So therefore it's a smooth meeting or something. So this is going to be used for a lot of different things, but I think the government's used it. US military, they've used it. It's been on records and stuff. So I use a website just to kind of help me do like it's a blind viewing challenges. Just kind of helps me out, and I've gotten some of them where I just didn't do well, and some majority of them I do pretty good. Um, but it's just something that I play with, and whatever, it's fun. Um, so let's do two. I'm gonna have this website to do two blind viewing challenges, but the website, because I'm into stocks, this website picks stocks for me. And then it just gives me a target number. So it doesn't tell me anything else about the stock. It just gives me a target number. And then I then turn around and say, this is what I've gotten off of this target number. And then it kind of scores me and tells me if it was the stock, and it tells me what stock it had picked. So each one of these targets are linked to a real stock, but they won't. The site doesn't tell me until we're all finished what it is. Okay, so before we go into this first one, let me get a drink of water. It's always good to stay hydrated. Okay, you guys. Let's also do our open. Okay. I call in my highest self, divine source, and universe energy now. Universe Reiki energy now. Let me redo that. I'm sorry. I call in my highest self, divine source, and universal Reiki energy now. With full permission and alignment, I open my intuition and remote viewing channel with the intention to receive only clear, true, and beneficial information in accordance with the highest good. I activate a Reiki protection field around me, clearing, shielding, and harmonizing my body, mind, and aura. I ground into the earth and center my heart. Let the signal be clear. Let the channel be safe. Let the viewing begin. I always do an open and close, and so I wrote it down. Usually I just kind of ad lib, and just kind of do my own thing, but this is basically the full sentiments of the opening, and I'll do the closing when we get to it. So if that's something you want to play slowly and write that down, or kind of tweak it to be your own, however you want to do it. Okay, so our first one is 8888. That's interesting. VORT. VORT. 888. VORT. That's what I got. Blank page with 888 VORT. So now I'm going to say what colors, emotions, movements, texture, or images. Divine. What images, textures, or colors, or messages for target 8888-VORT. 8888-VORT. Divine, what's the message that you have for 8888-VORT? Is this a manufacturing? I got paper. Is this paper? Yes. Paper towels? Yes. I got a picture of a roll of white paper towels. Divine, how old is this company? 50 plus years? Actually, divine, is it 50? I got 50 plus years old, but then I got, is it 50 years? No. Is it older? Yes. So it's older than 50 years. Divine, what color? Can you share a color with me? So I was asking for colors and I got brown, but then it came up with no. And then I got green, yes. That was rather confusing for me. I don't know about what are you guys getting. And then I said, well, if I'm a child, can you explain to me as if I was a child? But I got a playground in sand. And I got yes for sand. But then I got cheese. I got a yes for cheese. So when I got the yes for cheese, I'd asked for if this was Procter and Gamble, and I got a no. So I said, is this close to Procter and Gamble? And I got a yes. But when I got the cheese and I got yes, I'm kind of feeling like it's Kraft. I don't know if Kraft does paper towels, if it's just cheese, I don't know. And we'll see. Let's see what this website can give me some results, right? Let's just see what we get. Session 1. Whoops. 8888-VORT. So I got a paper. I got paper towels. A picture of paper towels. Oh, I got white paper towels, but I think maybe that green was because I think I saw green lines. Now that I'm thinking of the picture, you know how sometimes they have like a little design on the roll of paper towels. I'm getting like green. Color brown, no. Color green, yes. Maybe green pattern on the paper towels. Manufacturing 50 plus years, not 50 years, but older than 50 years. I got, I put in the colors already. Oh, I got Procter and Gamble. No, but close. Explanation to a child. I got play ground and sand. Cheese. I got cheese that took me to Kraft. I think that was it. Well, let's hope for the best here. So I put in everything that I just said to you guys, and it said paper towels, white, green, likely a consumer goods company, paper-based products, manufacturing 50 plus years, legacy brand, probably US-based and well-known. Procter Gamble, no, but close. Could suggest something like Kimberly-Clark. Oh, and Colgate or Clorox. Kimberly-Clark. That's not what they're saying it is, but I'm just saying that's interesting. Playground sand may be family-oriented or branding consumer lifestyle. Okay, well, I didn't think of the playground being family-friendly. So that's an interesting cheese craft, probably Kraft Heinz or Symbol Consumer Staples household. So the blind, oh, so it's not it's not Kraft, it's Kimberly-Clark, 150-year-old consumer goods and paper product manufacturer, best known for Huggies, Scott Cottonelle, Kleenex, and paper towels. So wow. So Huggies, right? Because I was getting, if I was childlike, playground, sand, but then the paper products, consumer goods, they're manufacturing. So it says here my score out of 10. So I got 9.2 out of 10. Let me write this down. Score 9.2 out of 10. Kimberly-Clark. KMB. KMB is the ticker symbol. So it was paper towels, perfect match. Direct Hit, their top manufacturer. White and green, common branding colors for paper products. 50 plus years, founded in 1872. PG, no but close, same sector and business structure match. Cheese craft, no, that was not my match. It was an AOA blend or synthetic reference to household familiarity. Yeah, I kept coming up with this. It was like this. These things kept coming in, and I kept feeling like when I, went Procter Gamble, it was like it was something that was close to it, but I wasn't getting. So that was just a really bad signal. I was probably pushing that from myself. So that mismatch was, yeah. And then playground sand, possibly symbolic to diapers, kids, and Huggies. Oh wow, the correct sector, product, company scale, and branding tone, almost surgical precision. Any viewer getting this level of a match blindly is operating with a strong intuitive signal. Oh, how about you guys, man? What did you guys get? Wow, that was sometimes I think it's more of my nerve. It's more of the nerves of like, oh my God, like I feel like sometimes, and I have to work this out, right? You guys, how do you guys feel? Like, it's almost like I'm feeling like the teacher's gonna grade me. I'm in the classroom and I'm like, oh no, was I paying attention? Did I even listen to what was being said? Am I even gonna be close or am I gonna be way off? Oh my gosh, the things we go through in our mind. That is so crazy. I'm telling you. Oh man, I don't care how intuitive or how smart or whatever you want to be, but we all have our things that we go through. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that was a score of 9.2 out of 10. Okay. Guess that's not bad, right? I don't know. We'll see. What's interesting to me is the spiritual guidance here. I don't know if you guys know. So the last one was 8888. It's really hard for all the eights the same. This next target is 7777 dash FIRE. That's just interesting to me. 888777. Anyway, that's just my picking up on these numbers here. I get you, Spirit. I get you. Okay, Divine. What is the message for 7777-FIRE? Hope you guys are doing good. I'm having a little bit of problem because of the fire. 7777 dash FIRE. Yeah, I was coming up with like flame, but then it's no, red, but no. And so I'm that fire, when it comes up with a word, I don't know, you guys. This one I'm a little bit struggling on, but okay. Well, yeah, this one I don't know if this one's just hard because of that fire or what. I don't know what you guys got for target 7777 FIRE. I got red. No, actually, when I say this to you, I might as well be typing it. Save us both a little bit of time. Now, this one was hard. I got red. No. I got yellow. Yes. I got flame. No. But I got round. Yes. I got truck. Then I got no. But then I got water. Yes. And then I got bottled water. I got blue flame. And then I was like, is it propane? No. And then I got tanks of water. This was a weird one. Man. I got water wells. And I got age of the company, 7 years. That was weird too. Oh, and I got trucking. I got it was a trucking company. Trucking. And I got railroad, no. And I got transport, yes. And ABS. I don't know. It is what it is, right? Yeah. Okay, so for this one, it was water bottled, water well, strong signal toward utilities, clean water, or bottled water sector. Could store, suggest gas energy or purification, an RV. Oh, because yeah, see, it's saying the same thing. The remote viewing because of the flame, right? Because of the fire. I'm picking up it kept picking up that fire that kind of threw me off. It's kind of weird. Possibly refers to a transportation truck around distribution liquids or cylinder containers. Think water, gas tanks, propane truck, ABS. Yes, uh, release could relate to transport safety materials. That's interesting because I got ABS. I don't know why I came up with ABS. Suggest 7 years, suggests modern utility company. So it was Essential Utilities. Oh, ticker symbol WTRG. Oh my gosh. It was WTRG. And this was for essentials, utilities. And what's interesting is they have a little, I think, water, but they're formerly Aqua America. It's a public utility company focused on water supply and wastewater treatment, especially in Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Texas. Interesting. So that's where I got the bottled water tanks and wells. Bingo, it was a match. And the blue flame, no, symbolic, might reflect purification, not literally. Truck transport, water is distributed via utility networks and trucks. Company age, founded in 1886, but renamed as WTRG 4 years ago. Bingo. So I was wrong on the age, but it was recently renamed. So that's probably where I kept picking that up. Round tank storage tanks, common for utilities. My ABS, yeah, it was like so out of there. It was like, what the heck, possibly abstract, but could relate to materials or subconscious pickup. I don't know. For some reason, the ABS, I was picturing a truck, because I guess transport, there's a truck I always see going down the road and they're moving materials, but it says AB anyway. Yeah, but that's probably part of the transport part. Who knows? So my accuracy score on this was 8.4 out of 10. I hope you guys did better than that. 8.4 out of 10. I captured the core element water, the high precision, and even went beyond getting the distribution angle, visual structure, and symbolic cues correct. That's not luck. It's trained subconscious pattern recognition. Wow. So, oh goodness, I hope you guys did a good job. If you didn't, don't worry about it. It's taken me a while just to get this far. And as you can see, sometimes I'm just way out there. And sometimes when you're getting these right, you're just going to be like, what the heck? Just go with it. That's, what? You just got to go with it. So that was 2 real-time remote viewing sessions. One was Kimberly-Clark, and I nailed the paper towels on that. The other was Essential Utilities, a water utility stock. I got the trucks and the tank and the bottled water, so I got to keep practicing with that. And remember, don't guess, just describe. See, and I probably was throwing in that guess when it came to the ABS and a couple things. So some good homework for you guys is maybe try doing a blind target on your own, or spend a little bit of time, maybe do some sketching, maybe just have a pen and padded paper, and maybe just kind of ask to send you some pictures and just draw some drawings. Just kind of helps you getting in there. That's something I need more of, the pictures to come in, so that's something that's good for me to do as well. And I appreciate you guys listening today. We're doing this on the podcast as well as on TikTok. We got TikTok. I post some of the shorts and stuff. Sometimes I'll post the whole thing, but YouTube, I'll post this on YouTube, and then this is also on, if you're iTunes or Android or whatever, but this is on my podcast as well. As always, drink lots of water. Stay hydrated. None of this is advice, just sharing with you guys my session. And let's do something that is very important, you guys. Let's take a deep breath and let's close. The session is now complete. I thank you. I thank the Reiki energy, the divine, and my subconscious mind for the connection and guidance. I now fully close the remote viewing channel retracting all cords, visions, or energetic links. All information now returns to stillness. I release any residual energy that does not belong to me. I call my energy back to myself. I am sealed. I am grounded. The Reiki field now restores my aura to balance and harmony. I close with peace and protection. So, like I said, it's not any kind of financial advice, but this is just what I'm doing, my recordings for what I'm doing. I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Thank you very much for listening. Oh, look, we're at 33. Oh, look, 33 minutes and 38 when I said that. 333. So I'm telling you guys these numbers. We had 888. I keep saying it like it's 3, or I'm getting confused. It's probably my dyslexia, but it's 8888. And then we had 7777. And now we had 333. I get you, Spirit. Thank you. Hey, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving.